Hey, plant enthusiasts and curious minds. Welcome back to the channel where we dig deep into the fascinating world of botany. Today, we are talking about plant romance, well, sort of. We are diving into the clever strategies plants use to avoid dating themselves. Intrigued? Let's get growing. Ever wondered how plants reproduce? It's a beautiful process involving pollen meeting ovules. But what if a plant could pollinate itself? Seems efficient, right? Well, nature often has other plans. Today, we are exploring outbreeding devices, the amazing mechanisms plants have evolved to prevent self-pollination. But the big question is, why go to all that trouble? Great question. And the answer lies in a few key biological principles. First up, inbreeding depression. Think of it like this: constantly mating within the family can lead to a buildup of less desirable traits. Plants are no different. Self-pollination means the offspring inherit very similar genes from the same parent. This lack of genetic mixing can lead to weaker plants, less resistance to diseases, and overall reduced vigor. It's like the plant world's version of genetic stagnation. Secondly, no genetic variation. Imagine a world where everyone looked and acted the same. Not very adaptable, is it? For plants, genetic diversity is crucial for survival. It allows some individuals within a population to better cope with changing environments, new pests, or diseases. Self-pollination slams the door on this vital genetic reshuffling. Now, sometimes the plant doesn't even have a choice. Enter unisexuality. Just like in the animal kingdom, some plants have separate male and female flowers on the same plant or even on different plants. If a flower only has pollen-producing parts, male, or only ovule-containing parts, female, self-pollination is simply not an option. It's like trying to high-five with only one hand. Impossible. This is also known as diaecism when male and female flowers are on separate plants. Our next clever trick is unsynchronized pollen release, also known as dichogamy. Imagine trying to catch a ball that's thrown way before you are ready, or vice versa. In some flowers, the pollen might be released long before the stigma, the female receptive part, is ready to receive it, Protandry, like in Madge, or the stigma might be receptive before the pollen even matures, Protogeny. It's like a perfectly timed dance that's deliberately out of sync to prevent self-pollination. Next up, we have Herogamy. This is where the flower has a built-in physical barrier preventing the pollen from naturally landing on its own stigma. It could be a difference in the length or position of the anthers and stigma, or even some kind of hood or structure that physically separates them. It's like building a tiny wall to keep the pollen away from home. Now, let's talk about a plant's internal defense system, self-sterility. In this case, even if pollen does land on the stigma of the same flower, it simply won't germinate. It's like having a secret genetic code that prevents self-fertilization. The pollen and the ovule essentially have the same rejection signal. Another fascinating strategy is heterostyle. This involves flowers having different lengths of styles, the stalk connecting the stigma to the ovary, and stamens, the pollen-producing parts, within the same species. Imagine some flowers with long styles and short stamens, and others with short styles and long stamens. This difference in height makes it physically difficult for pollen to fall directly from the anther onto its own stigma. It encourages pollen transfer between different flower types. Finally, we have pollen prepotency. This is a bit like a race. If pollen from a different flower arrives on the stigma, it might actually germinate and grow faster than the pollen from the same flower. This gives the outsider pollen a head start in fertilizing the ovule, effectively preventing self-pollination even if it occurs. So there you have it. A whole arsenal of clever tricks that plants use to avoid self-pollination and promote genetic diversity. From physical barriers to timing mismatches and even internal rejection systems, the plant kingdom is full of ingenious solutions to ensure healthy and adaptable offspring. Which of these outbreeding devices did you find the most fascinating? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this dive into the world of plant reproduction, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more botanical wonders. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next bloom.